All right. Well, I always seem to mess this up, so I usually just sit here with dead air for a good few seconds before I figure out that it's actually on. Um, so I got some cool stuff today. Uh, Number one cool thing that I received was actual real bubble wrap, which is pretty hard to find these days, it seems. Everything comes with the giant chamber wrap, which is usually pretty disappointing. So I'm very excited to be able to pop that and enjoy a throwback to my childhood. Something else I got today, which comes with somewhat of a story, kind of. Um, I work in a place where there's kind of lots of different folks around, different departments and things like that. So I took a risk one day and I asked some folks that I knew would have access to these Loto tags, or Loto locks, I should say. And I kind of let them know what I was doing and that I was new and that I was, it was a little pricey. And if they had anything that was broken or they couldn't use anymore or just whatever, if they would please take pity on me. Uh, and, if it's free, it's for me. And I got lucky because not only did I get a couple locks for free, I also made a new friend. One of the guys, he said he was a locksmith before he started doing what he does now. And we had a couple little chats, which is nice. Um, but so this one, it does have the key. So this one works just normally, but this one came with a story, which I won't tell because I don't want to identify myself or the person that gave it to me, which it shouldn't, but still, it's just easier to not tell super, identifiable type of things. So it does work. So when I pick it, it'll still kind of open like normal, even though it got cut. And then this one does not have a key. These are both 7140 ABIS Loto lockout tagout. So I'm excited. That's really cool of him that he gave these to me, and also that he stops by to talk for a few seconds or a few minutes every once in a while. So I will try to pick those at some point. And then I also got, this is like a continuing saga of the uh, the Packlock saga, I guess. So I ordered from a website that sells, it's called All Padlocks, right? So I get my first order and it's just pack locks. So I get the 90A Pro, I get a black 90A, and I get a yellow 90A, but it's supposed to be silver. So I emailed the company and was like, hey, it's the wrong color. What do? They did something, and then Packlock sent me, um, they said they're going to send me a new one. Cool. Well, in the meantime, like literally the same day that I received it, I broke the black lock, which I talked about. I was a guest on Mountain Mick, so that was really cool of him to have me on there. So thank you, Mountain Mick, for having me. But I discussed my snack baggie of shame. So if you were there for that, that's what I'm talking about. So today I received the replacement or the correct pack lock. So here's the silver. I haven't opened it yet, so it would be very funny if it was the wrong color inside the bag. So here's the silver. It's yellow. No, it's silver. All right. So there it is. Cool. Yay. Um, this is the yellow one that I got initially, which they did not send a return label for. That's what the other company said, was like, wait and see if you get a return label, just to make sure before you do anything with the other one. And then also in the package, I got another black one, but I didn't say anything about the black one. This was just a part of my order. I have the black one. I totally broke it, but I got a new black one. So now I had to email them again and be like, what do? Because I don't want to open this. Like, I don't know if maybe I guess it wouldn't be that difficult to figure out from them because they can see this video and, put together what I was talking about and then, my email or whatever. But I did use a different email for this. So um, they were like, hey, that's that chick that broke her black pack lock 90A. Well, here's the black one again. So I don't know. So now I'm stuck with this one sitting on my shelf until I figure out what to do with this one. Um, So I'm not even gonna do anything with the yellow one though yet either, just in case. Uh, I'm just gonna have to put these aside and wait until the padlock company sends me a message again because I don't want to just open it and use it because I really just didn't like the yellow. I don't like yellow. It's not my favorite color, and I ordered a silver one. So if you don't want me to have the color that I ordered, then don't offer that color. And I think that that's a reasonable stance to take. And not that anybody gave me a hard time about it, but sometimes you feel petty. You're like, well, this is yellow and I ordered silver. So, but that's what I ordered. So but they made it right very quickly, I might add. So thank you for that. That was very cool. I mean, at this point, though, I think the cost of shipping is probably well over the the value of the locks. So I do kind of wonder if they're going to even want them back at this point, which I am totally willing to send them back. They were sent to me by mistake, incorrectly on the yellow, potentially by mistake on the black. So that was a mistake. I'm not going to keep something that was, not mine or not supposed to be mine to begin with. But if they don't want them back, I'm happy to keep them. I'll take the core out of the yellow one and put it in the other black one and hopefully not break it this time. Um, I think it will help though that I have the correct size plug followers this time, which I think made a major was a major contribution in breaking the first one. Um, yeah. So anyway, I'm pretty excited. It was, I got some lock mail and I got some unofficial lock mail at work. When I came in, one of my supervisors was like, "Hey, your friend from that other department was looking for you." And I was like, "Really?" And then a little while later, I saw him. I was like, "Hey," he's like, "Guess what I got?" Ooh, tell me. It was locks. So I was very excited. Um, so let's see. And my cat just literally laid down on top of my bag of picks, which is like a bag of tricks, but with picks. So he's gonna have to move. Come on, buddy. No, I know. You're orange and you do your best, but this is not gonna work. Yes. He is a one time only recipient of the one orange brain cell. He is orange, and if you know anything about orange tabby cats, you know that only one orange cat or orange tabby cat at a time can receive the brain cell. And unfortunately, it is not his time recently, nor has it been for many moons. So he does his best, but there's not a whole lot that we can really ask of him being an orange tabby cat. I actually need to, I don't remember how many um, pins these have in them, so I'm going to just look that up really quick. I think it's 4 or 5. No, it's definitely not 4. I think it's 5. Oh, nope, it's 6. All right, so that'll be, this is the one. Well, let's do the one with the key that I just threw at myself. All right, so we'll put the silver light. That is such a nice silver color too. It's so like shiny. This is my dimple lock that I got recently. It's very shiny. Ooh. Much better than yellow. Yuck. The yellow looks like poopy brown mustard yellow. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of a janky little kiwi. I don't know that that's going to be the right. Hmm. Oh, oh, I didn't realize I was so far off camera. This is a little janky kiwi. Hopefully you can see that. Eh, I gotta find something that fits in there, because that ain't it. Maybe like that. That seems like it will fit, but I think I can do the 40. Mm, I don't know. This kiwi is definitely different than anyone I've seen so far. I'm still pretty new at this, so it's not like it's the most surprising thing. So it is locked. It spins a little bit, but it is locked. Like, I forgot. I think I did this already, but it's so it's one of the ones where you have to put the key in and you can't take the key back out until you close it and lock it. So it is actually locked. It is such a little crookedy keyway. Oh, sad. This thing looks like it's gonna bite you. The side of the keyway is like gonna take a bite out of crime, or anybody trying to use a piece of equipment that you're not supposed to be using. I don't know if this is gonna be the right tension wrench for this. Every time I feel like every time I release any little bit of tension, all the pins drop. I think I might go with a different. I think I might go with a different kind of tension wrench. Excuse me. Let's see what we got. Do. Does it fit? That's what she said. Literally, I'm she when I just said it. Nope. It's just slightly too wide. Try to put away things like if I'm not using them. I'm still not super familiar with all the keyways and like what the common sizes are, so I end up having to bring out all the wrenches. Excuse me, please. Scoot over. Thank you. So, let's see. So I try to put things away as I use them so I don't have all of the things sitting out. That's not gonna work. Let's try the bottom. That is too big. That is too short. Okay. Really Goldilocks. This one's too big. This one's too small. Unfortunately, I haven't found one that's just right. Let's try this little cutie. Are you gonna fit? No. Nope. This is trash. The tray's already. Okay, well, don't sit on top of that, and then I don't have to move you over. I'm sorry. I know it's illegal to move you. You're a cat, but you're not actually sitting in my lap, so it's only illegal to move you from a lap, not on top of my picking um, storage area. Okay, well, I guess we're using this then. Yeah, that's what I'm using. The cat is judging me, and that's okay, because that's what he does. He looks kind of like this, in that he's orange. I think I might need a longer hook here, because I'm having trouble getting over the edge. My guy, you gotta scoot over, buddy. Mm. Okay, we're taking out all the Jimmy Longs. Well, not all of them. I have a little squiggly guy too. Yeah, I do have a squiggly guy. Yep. I'm wearing my earbuds as a microphone, so my cat he's a talker, so but you probably can't hear him, which is sad because it's a great conversationalist, despite the lack of brain cell. Like I said, though, he does his best. This is definitely helping having this hook that's a little bit more curvy guy. Not curvy, but a little bit more, a little deeper. Can reach around because I can, yeah, giving the locker reach around. But I mean, I got this big old honking thing right here, this big old honking tension wrench, and it's the one I go to most often. It's the most comfortable one that I use, but nothing else seemed to fit in here quite the way that I needed it to. So I'm using this one still, but I don't know that this is necessarily the best fit, but I feel like there's probably something better that I have that will fit it correctly, that I don't have to dive over. This may not be the best. Papa Kiwi might not be the best action for it, but I haven't watched a lot of people pick these, so I'm not really, I just go with it. That's the way I normally go. So I'm just kind of winging it. Probably should have started with a little bit easier lock. I haven't picked anything today, so starting off with the green belt, that's fine. Oh, good. And now my other cat screaming in the background. Fantastic. I feel like I'm using a 40, but I don't think the 50 fits. Well, maybe. Maybe not. No, it doesn't. No, it's not gonna fit. Well, let's try this way. Mm, no, definitely not. Let's try the other end of the 40 and see if that helps a little bit. I forget that this is shaped two different ways. I think I was using the wrong side. Maybe I need to get one of those little tiny microphones so you can do I can do my ASMR lock picking. I watched a video the other day of some lady like interviewing animals with a tiny microphone. That was great. I really enjoyed that. It was very nice. Guess I don't know. I don't trust any of the content that is put out a lot these days. You see videos and it's some supposedly feel good something or other, and it's just a bunch of clips of different things put together to seem like it's a feel good story, and that's just disappointing. Or someone put a person or an animal into a situation to film, their virtue signaling, getting the person or animal out of that situation. It's kind of disappointing that that's what it's come to. Well, I guess it's a good thing I pulled out the picks because the cat has fully taken over the lockpick satchel. And today I didn't set up the camera. I set it up the other day so that it was facing the lockpicks. So if anybody decided that they wanted to lay on it, everybody got a little kitty view. And nobody laid on it. Today I didn't set it up, and now Orange Tabby Cat would have been front and center. They know. They absolutely know. Just like the locks know. If you're picking a green belt lock, it's a purple belt on camera. At least that's word on the street. I see it. You know, I guess when you do a job or you learn a new hobby, or and there's a name for it. I forget. And it's applicable to this too. But it's when you hear something or you do something for the first time and then you start to see it everywhere. Maybe it's not exactly the same, but started to notice locks in the world. And it's, it's like I could just breathe on that and it would open. Why are you locking that? Why are you using that with the, why are you locking that with that? That's terrible. And I just want to tell him, like, hey, it's not very secure. But I guess the other thing I have learned is that it's security through obscurity. The less people know about it, the more secure it is because it's intimidating. People don't want to try to break into it. But that's just I don't know, I think that's kind of sad. I think it's a I think it's a cop out. And I think it's a way for um I think it's a way to do less if you're making locks or, security stuff. Just keep it a secret. Yeah, and I guess I understand to some extent. Like, yes, you don't want to like give out the secrets of the trades and, all the little things that you do, but if you're just relying on, not people not knowing much about it and that's it, that's kind of a problem. No, oh, I hate this light. I got this ring light thing and it's on a little tripod and gonna have to write a review because it's I mean I do write nice reviews too, but this one is just kind of it's when it's working it's great, but it just randomly changes to a different light setting. Goes all the way from white to, yellow and several varying shades in between, and I'll just be sitting here not touching it and then suddenly it's like slightly more yellow. Well, but I didn't touch it. Why did you change? Or it'll just be like totally all the way yellow. Why? All right. Give that a second. Might have to bust out the purchase that I made here and kind of regret, but I'm going to use it. Thought I'd be cool and different and get this little cool arm thing that attaches to my table. And like, no, I'm not going to get a stand. Regrets. Or regrets, as they say. I don't know who they are, but somebody says it. It's me. I say it. think I got that from a commercial, like a candy bar commercial, and the guy's getting a yeah, it was. It was a guy getting a tattoo, and he's like, no regrets, because the tattoo artist was so enamored with their candy bar of choice. Speaking of funny commercials, there's this commercial that used to be on that I always really thought was pretty funny. It was it was a cell phone commercial, and it was these two guys in a they were like in a gym locker room or in well, they looked kind of hoity-toity, so it's probably an athletic club. And they were talking about their cell phones or something, and it's like, yeah, hey, try to take my wallet. And the other guy goes to reach for it, and the other guy chucks his cell phone at his face because it's got an anti-theft deterrent. Yeah, go ahead, try to take my wallet. Bunk. And then it cuts away to whatever little announcement and the announcer guy. And it cuts back and he's like, I'm filing a grievance, but he chucks it at his face again. That was amazing. And I suggest if you've never seen that commercial that you look it up. God bless. Sometimes when I'm picking locks, I feel like when Ace Ventura is trying to pull Lois Einhorn's wig off, and he's like, "Wow, that's really on there," because they actually grew their hair out. You know, it's the watching those movies as an adult is such a different experience. I feel like I'm missing one of the pins. Like it feels like I'm skipping over something. Oh, oh, tricked me. I thought I got it, but in actuality, the tension wrench just fell out when I was trying to adjust it. That's trash. All right. I'm gonna need you to move here, sir. Come here. Come here. Be cute. Attract people to the camera. Here, look. There's a cat. Yeah. There we go. There we go, buddy. Come here. You are blocking me from being able to get to my tension wrenches here, sir. I know. Well, he's mad. He left me. Now, let's try it this way. Nope. That's way too big. Absolutely not. All right, let's try it. I didn't really want to do it that way because my hand's going to be at an awkward angle and probably actually disgusting. I don't know if any of y'all do this, but I tend to put stuff in my mouth when I don't have a free hand. Oh, sorry, buddy. I just bopped him on the head with my elbow. He's all right. There's nothing in there. But I tend to put stuff in my mouth when I don't have a free hand, and that's probably a disgusting habit. I don't I do it at home a lot. I don't do it like at work or anything. So, God, that'd be really gross. I would never do that at work. But no, that's not gonna work. Am I to pick this MFR upside down? What the frick? Son of a bitch. No, this is gonna. Yeah, that just doesn't really fit in there quite right. I don't think I have enough room though. No, I definitely don't. What the hell? Maybe if I jelly it in there. Anyway, but with all the little lock grease and all that kind of stuff that comes with these, I should probably not put it in my mouth, but I do it anyways because I'm a disgusting person, and I apologize for that. Yeah, this is not it. Oh, 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 sad. Well, that fits, but what the hell? Why doesn't the next size up fit? Because fuck you, Rusty, that's why. Okay, maybe that works. Yes. Nope. Son of a biscuit. Man, I'm really struggling with this today. Good Lord. Like this fits, but it doesn't fit. Oh, is that gonna fit? No. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do a different lock for a second so that I can feel better about myself. Yep, we're gonna just open this really quick because I would like to have some success this morning. Oh, that's all twisted around. What the hell? There we go. Here we go. Easy pickings. Master lock number 3, my favorite lock to open. Just breathe on it and it opens. There we go. Look at that. I feel better about my life now. Just have to, sometimes you just need to get it open, like just need to do a thing. Here we go. Let's do it again. I'm telling you, man, this thing is just like, well, now that I said that, it's like, that's going to open. Of course you are. The number 3. Your third is the one with the hairy, hairy chest. First is the worst and second is the best. I saw somebody using these today. I just looked at it. I was like, you got 4 of those today. That's an interesting choice. All right. I think maybe together 4 of those count as like one okay lock, but go off, king or queen. I need 20 of these to do that berserker challenge, man. It's whoosh, goodbye, done. I've we got 5 minutes, which means it's about 15 seconds a lock. You gotta do 20, so get 20 master lock 3s and then figure out what to do with the last 4 minutes and 32 seconds of your time. I say again condescendingly as it doesn't open because I put it in the wrong part. Oops, did I forget to turn it? Sometimes the keyway stays turned even though it doesn't like turn away the way it's supposed to. Derp. Oh, that's why. What am I hitting? I was hitting the tension wrench. But I kind of get used to doing this on camera. I usually hold my lock closer to my body, so trying to hold it out like this is actually quite awkward and tiring. My arms get very tired when I do it. Oh no, come on, I just made a joke at Master Lock's expense. And, talking about my greatness. Thank you. The minute you say something to like gas yourself up, here comes something to just like fucking shoot you down. Scoot up a little bit. But like, yeah, I can't like, I don't, obviously I don't want people to like know who I am. I try to keep things separate from real life on the internet. But just don't normally pick with my arms out in front of me like Frankenstein's monster. Shit, it's not gonna work. It's not it. Okay, back to the, well, I think these are from the Reaper set from Covert Instruments. I really do like these tension wrenches. I just don't know that they're the right ones for this particular lock, but nothing else is really working for me. Every time I try to put something else in there, it's like, nah. But it's just this little janky keyway. I don't know. I don't know if everybody can see that. Yeah, all of you. Current viewers, none. Somebody will watch it one day, right? It's got this little thing right here where I've never seen that before, and I think it's on this one too. Yeah, it's got this little janky keyway that I can't fit anything in this little spot. I don't have anything that's that small, and I don't have anything that's thin enough. It's still like bends or it'll like move. If I try to put the 32, I think it's a 32. If I try to put the 32 in there, it does kind of go in between that little area. No, actually it doesn't. I'm wrong. I guess I need something even smaller to go in between there, but so it's like I'm not getting enough of the top of the keyway. I need my tension wrench to get the hell out of my way. Again, for those of you just joining us, which there's nobody, no one's joined us. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. It's 5:30 in the morning. Nobody's here. This is actually locked. It's just they cut it. So, but it's one of those ones where you have to use the key to open it, and the key stays in if you don't close it, so that way you don't leave the key behind. But okay, get this effing thing out of the way. It's not really working for me anyway. Ugh. I just have to call it quits for the evening. It's maybe work on this lock another time. Should have probably worked my way up to it, but I knew this one gunked up too. I mean, it was in use. Oof. Sit up in my chair a little bit. It's not comfortable. Perhaps I should pick the not broken one. Well, not broken, but the not cut one. My options are cut but with a key and not cut but with no key. Well, it's getting hot under these lights, despite the fact that they're LEDs. Or maybe because they're LEDs. I can't remember. Either way, time of the year when it's super warm during the daytime, but super cold at night, and my air conditioning and heat just don't know what to do with themselves. So I'm in a constant state of sweatshirt on, sweatshirt off. So finish it out with the master lock one more time. So that's really just how I'm feeling this evening is master lock. Sometimes you just want to pick a white belt lock and feel good about yourself. That is the wrong size tension wrench. Everyone can feel good about themselves with this thing. Because like I don't even know. I haven't really counted or like checked which pin it is. I usually just kind of zip it and there's like if I sometimes I just push in on it and it just freaking opens. There it goes. Just a quick zip. It usually opens pretty quickly. So there's been times when I pushed in on it and it just the damn thing just was like, yeah, I'm good. It's open. I'm open. It's cool. Yeah, let me find 19 more master lock number threes. I think these are like I didn't even do a full zip. That's terrible. 19 more master lock number threes and I get that berserker challenge just whoosh, goodbye. Done. Well, I was excited and I wanted to share my good fortune with my lock mail to the world. It's okay. Really, I'm more excited that I have somebody to talk to every once in a while in real life. Because he seems like a pretty chill dude, so. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day, including the person who just literally jumped on as I was getting ready to leave. Hello, person. Thank you for joining me. Hi, Chuck. Welcome to Rusty Spoon After Hours. Well, I forgive you this time, but don't let it happen again, obviously. I don't really have any plans ever. I just kind of jump on whenever I have something Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have everything set up correctly. I'm not like a streamer. I just, somebody gave me some locks at work and I got some stuff in the mail. So I just was like, hey, let's share. No time like the present, unless it's not the right time, in which case, wait until that time. I thought it was between 2,300 hours and 0,700 hours. Allow me to look up this information for you. Do do. Yes, 11 p.m., aka 2,300 hours, to 7 a.m. local time. Yep. So as long as you pop on before 6:30 and are ready to stream, and don't fall asleep because you'll be mauled by a horde of ghouls and or fiends and disqualified. Well, I mean, whatever you're into, man, I'm not here to judge. You're like, I just want to be part of a party, and a horde of ghouls is a party. Oh, well, I was just talking, so I figured I might as well pick it up and start working on it again. Who knows? I might get surprised. This one doesn't have a key, so I actually don't even know if it will open or not. Yeah. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be the king poop of Butt Town of all the lock pickers. That's gonna be me. Yeah. Somebody I asked somebody at work. I was like, "Hey, you got any locks you can't use?" He gave me one that was cut, but it's only cut on the side that pops open, so like it's locked. And this one does have a key, which I mentioned at the beginning of this if you had been here. But yeah, it does lock, so technically I can still use it. But then this one doesn't have a lock, or a key rather. So I just hope it unlocks. Oh yeah. No. I made a new friend too, because the guy was like, "Yeah, I used to be a locksmith," and I was like, "Were you really? Tell me more." And then he's like, "Yeah, I got you a couple locks." I was like, "Did you? Really?" Oh yeah, I got a box of locks. Yeah, right. I haven't been that lucky. I don't do a lot of garage sailing, but I work kind of odd hours, so I don't get to go out during the day. So the little, that little comment about, oh, don't fall asleep because you'll just get qualified or get disqualified, like lockjaw manufacturing. Miss me with that because I ain't afraid of no ghost, first of all. And also, this is my time, baby. Yeah. Well, if I went anywhere, I've asked a few people at work that I like are in my department, like, hey, you guys got any locks? Anybody moved recently? What are you gonna do with that hardware? Are you gonna use it again? I did just buy a quick set smart key on eBay. I got a reasonable deal. Paid $10 for it. Shipping was like $10. I was like, wow, really? Oh, getting closer with this one. The other one was kind of, I don't know what the bidding would look like on this key, but I'm getting a little bit more feedback on this one. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, a smart key. I've been looking for I haven't gotten to my blue belt, but I try to stay a little bit ahead now because I jumped up so fast. I didn't, when I first started doing this, I didn't realize, I don't know yet. That's gonna be, it's gonna be a surprise because the box, it looked like it said 2010. Um, so I'm hoping that it's like a one or a two, but it might be a three if they were still using the same packaging. Because I found one at the store that was still using 2018 packaging, so it was an older one. It ended up being a Gen 4. So, no, thank you. I try to remain anonymous with this account. So, like when I purchased it, I bought it on a personal account to keep everything separate. But I appreciate it. Um, I'm like right now, I just can't justify the cost of like a um like a PO box or something because it's like, wow, I could just buy whatever it was if I was gonna, get the PO box. But yeah, I was looking, I found it at the store. I'm gonna have to return it though because it's like $50 or something like that. I was like, this is ridiculous, especially when it's not the generation I want. So, but the box said 2018, which means it was old packaging with newer stuff in it. So, um, I'm hoping this other one, with it being a 2010 packaging, and I think I forget. I looked it up when I first started looking for this stuff. I think Gen 3 came out in like 2013 or something like that. So I'm hoping that it will be one of the earlier ones. Uh, I will tell you right now that I do not work in a place where that would be something that would be happening. Yeah, it's okay. I know what I'm getting into. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to stay a little bit ahead of where I am. Like when when I first started doing this, I went to some of the local big box stores and purchased my little white belt locks and then I was like, okay, well let's start looking at some little bit more advanced stuff because then I got my little Ace Hardware yellow belt Or no, actually, I didn't get a yellow belt. I got that damn 150, which I picked a few times just fine. I got my orange belt, and then I went and got a green belt lock and a yellow belt lock to have something to practice with. I opened the green belt, and I've been stuck there ever since. But so like in the interim, I got some stuff on a website, and it took like 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks for everything to get sent out. So then this is my uh, blue belt that I've got. One of them, I've got the 98 Pro, and then the this bad boy, which I had no business purchasing because I haven't done any dimple locks yet. So why would you get a blue belt dimple lock, Rusty? Because you're stupid. Well, uh, naive. But I think I have a better luck with this one. But but yeah, I'm like, all right, well now I need to kind of stay ahead of the curve, and with a lot of people have been saying that once you get to like purple belt, that's when it starts to get more difficult in the US. Yeah. Um, but yeah, the I guess a purple belt and above is like number one, super lots of money, and then also more difficult to find here because I guess the United States doesn't take lock security very seriously. They're like, nah, it'll be fine. Put an American flag on it. That's secure. Sure. Yeah, I definitely found out that was true when I was looking. I was like, oh, okay. So when I saw the quick set, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, something moved. Okay, here we go. This is further than I got on that other one. See, Chuck, you might have got me an open here. Something definitely moved. I've been checking eBay too, see if there's anything. But I think with some of the shipping issues that we've had recently, like with all the things that are happening with the government. Oh, oh, did I just mess it up? I think I just made it worse. Damn. But all the stuff that's happening is not making it easy for folks to ship. Yeah, I am, but once again, I run into the I don't want people to know where I live thing. So that's kind of why I was trying to go as commercial or big box store as possible until I absolutely needed it. Or no, I mean, I guess I don't need it. Like, yeah, who cares? It's just a belt. I don't need a karate belt to. Oh, there we go. I lost it and then I picked it back up again. So uh, let's see. To be good or to show that I'm good. It's a cool thing to have, but if you can't get it, you can't get it. Well, and I hear you on that. It's definitely a good way to gauge your progress. But I could say, like truly, I'm a green belt, but am I really a green belt? Like I opened one lock. Literally one. I've only opened, no, I think I opened one of my other one. I've opened two green belt locks. That's it. So it's like, I feel like unless you can kind of consistently open some things if you can open certain things on a consistent level, then yeah, but so far, The only thing I've been able to consistently open is my little best friend here. Best friend. Um, I've opened my little Ace Hardware laminated 40 millimeter, and then I have another Ace Hardware, or no, I don't think it's a 40 mil. I forgot what it is, but I don't want to put this down. But it's a green belt, whatever it is. And then I have an Ace Hardware brass one that I think I've opened once, but ultimately, like, oh, that sucks. Maybe it didn't move. Oh, I just dropped everything, mm, putting the wrench back in. That's trash. I hate my life. I was pretty close just now. The the tension wrench came out and I dropped everything trying to put it back in. Yeah, just I don't think that this is really the right tension wrench for this lock, but I nothing else was really like fitting correctly for me. This was the best of the bunch, I guess. I wonder if I can comb this open just to make sure it does open, this one. Let me see here. I should. I don't know. This is a little crookedy keyway, so we'll see. I'm not very good with the comb. It's like I always end up kind of. Well, it's in, but it's not turning. Oh, God, don't let me get the comb stuck. That'd be awkward. I've gotten a few locks open with a comb. It feels like it's I don't know. Some of them the keyways just like I once I get it in, it's cool, but that's not gonna work. Oh no. All right, well, let's not use that because that's not actually helping. That's making it worse. Sad. Give me my comb back. My, like I just felt it go in. Oh, you mean the comb itself can go above the shear line? Because I thought that that was the point, is that you push the pins above the shear line. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's turning a little bit, but it's not. All right, well, here, let's do the one that I know opens because I have the key for it. Or not. Let's just leave the comb in the lock because it's stuck. There we go. Okay, let's try it on this one. I know this one opens because I have the key, so let's see. Oh, okay. Does not appear to like the comb, or I'm doing something wrong, but whatever. So if it can be combed open, I'm not doing it right. Rusty will not be combing anything tonight. Wonder if I can do a little shimmy shim over here. Not a shimmy shim, because that's an actual thing. I say shimmy shim when I actually mean that I'm doing a little wiggle and jiggle. That's like a thing that I say in real life, but I forget that here it actually means something. So what I actually meant was I was going to use this, but not this one because that's not the right one. This is 6 pins, so we're going to try, well, yes, but I prefer saying it my way. It's probably not going to rake open. Or zippity zip. I have a very strange language, very weird terms that I use. I use a lot of noises in real life to describe things. And, well, yeah, this ain't even moving. Just thought I'd tickle it a little bit, I guess. It didn't even giggle. Disappointing. Damn Barney locks. Their sidebars. It's like, let me get the pins up. It sounds like you're clipping your nails, but you didn't take a shower first, so they're still really hard. It's your clip, clip. feel like I might be missing the first pin because of this tension wrench, but I don't know. Like that might be my whole problem is that I'm missing the first pin. That would be hilarious. Let me see here. Oh, let's try this one. This one's got an even hookier hook. The hookiest hook that ever did. Okay, well, fuck. Well, we all know what happens from here. All the pins drop. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I got lucky. Gonna have to put super tension on this now because I think that is what's happening is that that first pin didn't go. I don't think that I can I'm having trouble hitting it because the tension wrench is in the way. Check something. So yeah, it's moving. Oh, you little bastard. Is that? Oh no, okay. That was ha. There was a glare on it and it looked like it was a pin and pin and I was like, "Wait a minute, and this?" It wasn't. It wasn't. I was like, "What the hell?" Let me see here. Yeah, that's what just yeeted that thing out of my hand, the tension wrench, so didn't didn't really work for me, unfortunately. The deep hook, it just those tension wrenches just I really like using them, but it's just not the right one for this. I don't know what that is. Nope, it's not. Oh, well, that makes sense. Fancy. No, I don't know if this is necessarily the right tension wrench either, but I guess this is doing better than the one I was using. I could see somewhat better. It's sliding though. My tension is too high. Come on, go to your home. Are you too good for your home? Work. Oh shit, this won't even go in there and I'm not putting any tension on it. There it goes. Now that's stuck. Okay. Well, I can see this first pin and it looks like it's a spool pin. Hmm. So now this tension wrench that I'm using that does actually fit in there the way I wanted it to is it's getting stuck on the spool pin, or the spool pin's getting stuck on the tension wrench. Ain't that a bunch of garbage? That is hilarious. Yeah, well, what tension wrench do you use? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, I see it. Well, that's what I got. The Reaper tensioners. I really want something that'll fit in this little nook right here, like this little tiny nookie guy here, and it like it would keep it up out of the way ish, or something that'll fit like way, way down at the bottom, just way out of the way, but nothing I'm putting in here is really fitting the bill. It's just slightly too wide for me to put anything in there. It's really chapping my rear hind part. Well, my home skillet from work said he's going to bring me some windshield wiper thingies. So maybe that might be something I can try. But then again, he also said he expected me to have this open by his next day that he works, which is in a couple days. And I was like, "Yeah, I got this." I do not. Hmm. Oops. Yeah, it just seems like everything that I put in here is like it just takes over the whole keyway at the bottom here, and I don't have any room to put my pick in. Sad. You don't want to ever have no room to put your pick in. And anything on the top that first pin is catching it. And I am trash. And I just got a whole mess over here. This is terrible. I mean, whatever he brings, I'm grateful to have. So, but if I use it or I can't use it, it's something else for the what's the word? Toolbox, I guess. Okay, let's try. I'll try. I think I did try that and it didn't want to work because I was using the little shorty end. No, it's doesn't fit. It's too it's getting hung up on there. It's like it won't. He's too deep. Oh, yeah, this is the bottom, right? This one. The longer part, right? This is the one for the bottom. The other style. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the end. I don't remember which one comes with it. This one. I bought a couple of things, so I don't remember exactly which one goes with it. Okay, that's not it, because that's not the right thing. Wouldn't it be funny if it was one sitting right in front of me? No, that's not it. These? Oh. I got a lot of stuff all at the same time, so I kind of forgot which one came from which set. But I've tried all these and they don't. Oh, okay. Well, now I feel less stupid. All right. Um, because these are the little like ergodynamic, super fancy 5,000 things. I mean, they are from Covert Instruments, but is it? I think it's these, right, with the little holy guys. This thing. Yeah, I tried these. They don't fit, unfortunately. I mean, I can fit them in. I can't fit them in this way, like trying to put them into the little thing. I can fit them this way, but they won't. They take up too much of the keyway. Like I can't. If I put it in this way, where the little bendy spaghetti goes, it takes up too much space. Like the because you get the 50, the 40, and the 32. So like the 50 takes up way too much space, so I can get my pick in. The 40 takes up a little bit less space, but then when I try to turn it, it starts to move. I I tried that one earlier. This is the one where it got caught. Like it was, I think this is the one I was just trying a minute ago where it got caught. Yeah. Okay, so the 40, it doesn't fit between that little tiny little piece. Yeah. And then the 32 will fit in between those two tiny little pieces. But it turns really far. So like you see, I'm almost straight up and down. And then when I was trying to pick this, it got caught. Like right now, I'm trying to push up on it and it's getting caught on this. Um, this pin is getting caught. So it's like I almost need to pick it and then put the thing in there. But this is just being a pain in my rear hind part. It's not, I don't even understand because I don't think, I thought it was spooled, but it's not. Like looking at it again, it doesn't have to do extreme close-ups in a second here. Well, when I do that, it starts to turn a lot more, so hopefully it will stay in place. I might have to hit this with a little bit of lock lube or something too. That might actually help thinking about it. Yeah, it's still getting caught. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Ooh, I'm deceased. I almost died. I don't think I have enough light here. Can I turn the light on with this bad boy? Hey, there we go. Trying to say, oh my God, stop shaking. I'm so sorry. I hope that you do not get seasick. Just trying to get this like first pin, see what's catching on it. Super extreme close up. Let me see here. Mm, 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 mm. No, it goes up when I do that, so it's definitely something going on with it. Super extreme close up. That's the wrong tension wrench. That's also the wrong tension wrench. No. I'm giving this as much gap as I can, and it's getting caught. Damn. Okay, I might have gotten it past, but now the key pin is like it's not popping back out, which so it's kind of stuck. I might actually have to hit it with some lubricant. I was so close earlier. I'm so irritated. You know, I see now why these things go on for like 4 hours. Before I couldn't understand it. I'm like, how are these guys like picking locks for 4 hours? Just shooting the shit. I see now. I'll tell you though, after the other day, my hands were really tired. Try it. No, nope, that's not gonna work. I have no idea who that is. I don't know who a lot of people are though. I'm not in the know. Everything I've learned about celebrities is against my will. Well, I wish that person great success. So she was upside down the entire time too? Good God. Was there a drop bear on the show? I think I've just about had it with this lock. I'm gonna have to find a better way to do this. I really do think that that little tiny little nook and cranny in here is gonna be the way. And I don't have a way currently to get into it. And I just dropped one of my tension wrenches. Fantastic. Oh, well, I mean, one of the only reasons I had any interest in it to begin with was because it was like the first thing that I came across. I mean, you have to hand it to that little groupie. They do a good job of advertising, you know. Yeah. Well, I can tell you that that tensioner does not work best for me. I can tell because I keep dropping it and dropping the other ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that that is respectfully not it, Chief. Damn, even this isn't the right tensioner for this one. Damn. How dare you make me feel bad about my master lock number 3? Not you, the other tension wrench I was using. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something different than what I have because none of that is working for me at all. It's just not it's just all getting in the way and I didn't really realize it until um, now. Damn, now I can't even get the master lock number 3 open? Good God. I'm falling apart here, Chuck. Okay. It's all right. I got it. Don't call. It's okay. We don't have to call anybody now. We're good. I got it. Thought we were gonna have to call the National Guard or something. Good Lord. Let me try one thing actually. I wonder. Oh, hey, guess what I got? Look at this. Check this out. I got real bubble wrap. It's crazy. They sent real bubble wrap. I was so excited. We're gonna see if. Nope, that's too big. We're gonna see if the super official lock picking item of Fallout fits. Ta-da! The humble bobby pin. Let's see if I take the little nubbin off, if that little top piece will fit. And I can do a little bend. Come on. No, no, I got it open. It's okay. The master lock has succumbed to violence. Ugh. No, it's not succumbing to violence. It's a little melty piece that they put on the end of bobby pins so you don't stab yourself. It won't come off. Yeah, Jesus. Usually these things come off like you blink at them and they come off and you're stabbing yourself in the head. Come on, chuckle fuck. Good lord. I'm gonna pull this thing apart so hard I'm gonna magnetize the damn thing somehow. I'm gonna literally break the laws of physics. I have never had this much difficulty getting the little plasticky piece off the back end of a bobby pin as I have just had. Good lord. All right, before we start bending anything, let's see number one if it fits. Okay, it does. It does fit, but it's not quite like wide enough, but it does fit. Let's see what we can do about this. Can't believe this is actually happening in real life, Chuck. The bobby pin is happening. Yeah, let's see here. Should be good. Well, it's twisting a little bit. That's the only problem, is it's like this might be a two bobby pin situation. No, I can't use two. It'll split apart. No, I think the little gap in the middle is damn. Okay, what if we did? Okay, alternative. Let's try the other end. So the top a keyway. Let's see if we can do the bottom a keyway. Really? This is too wide too? Why do you hate me? Oh, no, it's not. Chuck, I think we might have found a winner. Yeah, well, it's not great, but gives me an idea of what size I need. It's not really giving me enough tension. Oh, this ain't working. Well, I only have like kind of standard sizes. I might have to start looking for some smaller ones. Or yeah, custom. I don't think this is gonna work, but that's okay. Nah, doesn't even work either. That's okay. We did our best. And I just stabbed myself with one of my picks. I'll survive. Probably. Here lies Rusty Spoon. She got tetanus from a lockpick. Well, it's because of the way my picks are in this little kit. I don't know if you were you at that um I think you were at Cheese Grits little thing on Tuesday with that little magnetic thing that he had from I think you were there. You might have even answered me when I asked where it came from. Um that little magnetic stand thing. Yeah, that thing. That thing was really cool. I feel like it could even, I don't even know, like it seemed like it was only on the side that the magnets were on, but like and I did look for it. I couldn't find it. It wasn't on there. Maybe they're out or something. I don't know. I couldn't find it, but it seems like it could even be where you had it on the back too, because it seemed like the magnets were only on the sides. So like if you could oh, misprints section. Oh, okay. I think I looked at that. Well, regardless, I looked. I didn't see it, but yeah, if that would be cool if it had stuff on the back too, where you could make it not just long but wide or deep, I guess. I don't know, but it's definitely a cool little stand thing. No, let's see. I'm gonna look it up again and see if I can find it. Like, I do remember looking at the misprints. Like, I remember seeing that. Okay, stop changing. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't see this. So, because I didn't have to fill anything out. Oh, is it this modular lock sport organization system? That's gotta be it. Oh, see, this is just giving me a reason to want to buy a 3D printer. Yeah, that's really cool, but it's definitely, even I'm sure with the pricier side is probably, even with the discounts, it's probably expensive. Mm. Well, rest in peace to this bobby pin. Thoughts and prayers. Your sacrifice was noble. I'm really just looking for reasons to buy a 3D printer if I'm being completely honest. Right now I have this little thing right here. Let's see. Just it's got my picks in it, and it's okay. My picks and my tension wrenches. Going the wrong way. There we go. And then this is the thing the cats like to lay on. And then from my little other things comes with it. Got the little, I actually have two of these, but my little extra nonsense goes in here. It's fine. Little crafting caboodle. I got it on Amazon, and I don't know why it was so cheap, but it disappeared for a little bit, and then it came back up, and it was like I got it for like 22, 23 bucks, and now it's like 50 something dollars, and I was like, what the hell? It's actually I have a came with a little tag thing here. It's handmade with Latin American love. It's Stockyard X leather store, 100% full grain leather. Um, so I don't know if you are like vegan or vegetarian or don't do leather or something, but that would be obviously not for you if that was the case. But it is a nice case. I like it. I don't usually buy like a lot of animal products like that, but I did like the case and it was, cheap at the time. But then I saw it pop back up. I was like, what the hell? Okay, well, good thing I got that. Uh, yeah. So, well, little little lockout tag out. I tried. Maybe tomorrow will be a more successful day with the Lotto. But I have to finish feeding the small fuzzy ones. Oh, needle files. Hmm. What are needle files? Like jewelry making files? Like those kind of files? Oh yeah. I bought some of those on Amazon. I got really, really tiny ones. They're like very small. Um, they work pretty well. Yeah. I like to use the wire, the stuff. I got it in here somewhere. This is the stuff. I think this is the 0.05 millimeter. I just got some that's even smaller. I haven't tried it yet because it's it's I get home really late at night, so I'm not trying to run like power tools or anything super late at night. But I did, yeah, I made some nice little pins with it. Uh, so it works pretty well. You just gotta, I put it in the Dremel. Yeah, it's a little diamond wire saw, like it's a handheld one. So I hold it and I hold it like over the pin. I put it either in the Dremel or actually, I put it in the drill. The drill has, because it's got the little thing that when you close it, it sticks out further. The Dremel is just like, well, you better get it in there and hold it in place. And then I hold the saw over it as it rotates, and it works pretty well. I've made some little cutie pie um, pins. I actually do have a challenge lock that I made. It wasn't for his giveaway. I did submit an entry for his beginner one because at the time when he first started it, I didn't have any picks or anything. So like I had a few. I had a couple little um Jimmy Longs, but since then I've bought more, but like technically I'm still a beginner, so and who doesn't need more picks? But that's like the only thing that I've entered. And I'm even now I'm like maybe I should just, duck out because I don't want people knowing my address. So it's like shit. Um and but Yeah, because his is done, I think tomorrow, the 18th is when he's doing the drawing or something like that. But, maybe somebody else will win. I don't have to worry about it. Uh, but there's a few, like I made a challenge lock and it's for my blue belt actually, but I haven't picked the lock yet. So I haven't done anything with it. Um, but it's here. I have it. Two locks ready to go, available for picking. Do not remember where this one goes. I think this is for the silver. Yes, that's for the silver. Okay. It's very irritating that this does not. I always put my keys around the shackle and I don't close the shackle. I just put it around and go all the way around. Well, I already have, I still have to pick the lock. I have the challenge lock. It's made. It's done. It's ready. It's good. Yeah. That didn't interest me. I have combo locks, but I just, nah. I was like, I'll make something cool. I think it's pretty cool. I took some of these Defiant brand things and I put them together. It's actually a double-sided challenge lock, so uh, two two times the fun. And yeah, so I just have to. I'm not gonna do anything until I actually pick the lock, though. I haven't tried the 90A Pro in a minute. Yeah. Well, I don't know about the Yale Deadbolt. Like, I don't know if it has the same thing as this one does, but like it's got this like it's easier to open. So like it's you can open it and you can see the pins in the housing. Like you can open it. Well, I don't think I've opened this one yet. But it's spun the other way right now, so I'm not gonna lose them. But Okay, seriously, it's ridiculous. You raked a 90A Pro. That is shameful, sir. Yeah. Well, it's anyway, it's got this little thing in here where you can lift it out and you can actually take the pins out, which is nice. So, like if you just wanted to rekey it. But I will say that my challenge lock has some yeah. Um my challenge lock has some kind of nasty pins. Like I'm not gonna lie. There's some that are not one full pin. So whoever gets it needs to be careful opening it because they're gonna yeet some pins across the room and they're never gonna find it. There's one in there that well, there's two actually. Um, both I think one side has two. I'll have to look at the pictures I took because I took pictures just in case something happened and somebody was like, I messed it up. I lost a piece. What do I do?" I opened one side of mine. The other side is really difficult to open. It's got like I said, it's got pieces that are like pins that are split in half. So I thought it was a pretty good effort for being pretty new. Try this while I'm sitting here. Since we're still chatting. Oops. 5, 50? No, 50 doesn't fit. No, I know that, but I know sometimes, some people get into it and they're like really good right from the start, and sometimes people get into it and they're just like they never really get better. I feel like I kind of fell somewhere in the middle. God help me if I open this right now because I'm gonna have to gut it. That would suck. I mean, it wouldn't because like, yay, I opened it, but also, oh wait, I forgot. I better do the show that it opens. Oh God, I hate these. I'm like, yay, I opened it. Oh no, I have to I have to gut it now. Bad. You should make one that's just shave a bunch of pins and then just put all the pin shavings inside and say it's Chuck soup. And there's actually no pins at all. It's just shavings. That's a lot of challenge locks. Who has that kind of free time? Well, I guess like if you're doing, I mean, if you're doing a bunch of pins, I made a bunch of pins just extra, um, just to have. So like if, because I actually ended up changing out one of my pins anyway, because I dropped one when I was trying to repin it. So I was like, well, I'm glad I made a new one just in case. So yeah, I guess so. Well, and I guess if you got the tools, you got the tools. That's another thing that helps is having the right tools. I guess my question is how long has this person been making challenge locks because, if it's like over the last 4 years, all right. Coming up with a theme is kind of difficult sometimes, I think. I think my theme's pretty cool. I'm not going to share it because I don't want anybody to be like, that's a good idea. I'm going to take it. Oh, hey, somebody else is here. Hi, other person. Kiss my grits. That is a lot. 61. I feel like I'm just mushing pins around right now. Oh my God, no, I didn't know you were going to do it today. I'm sorry. Well, you know what you have to do is just drive across the country and it will be 3 hours behind. Pay no attention to the fact that it will take you like 2 days to get there. Well, now that my evil plan of ruining your night watch is complete. Hmm. Oh, that's fair. Well, you know what you have to do. Oh, bad. That doesn't work at all. That is completely the opposite effect of what you wanted. No. I don't like this. I want to be able to put my locks on the shackles. Well, I don't know who the mystery viewer is, but hello, mystery viewer. But it's about time. I have to go I have to go do some adulting and then I have to go to bed, which is also adulting. Thank you for joining me. Chuck and, well, Mr. Reviewer just left, so I guess they didn't like being called out. Thank you for joining me, Chuck. I'm sorry that I ruined your opportunity at oh, maybe uh at the night watch. Perhaps tomorrow they did not even hit the like. That's okay. I don't expect to be, the super awesome streamer lady or anything. So I'm just a person with a job and a hobby that I just started and invested way too much money in. I'm not sorry. It's okay. I got them back. I didn't like their stuff either because I didn't know who they were. Ha 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 ha. I I will do my best. I will get many slumbers. All right. Toodaloo. Bye bye.